what's up? I told y'all earlier I was going to come back and I was going to explain why Xbox dudes get talked about so fucking badly. Alright? And I'm going to make this shit objective as possible. Let me share the video a little bit right quick. Okay, so first thing, everybody loves to say fucking neutrals, fucking neutrals, fucking neutrals. All right, so with these things called video game consoles, there are good things and there are bad things about each and every one of them. But the Xbox fanboy, I'm not talking about Xbox fans. Fans are cool. Fanboys are fucking idiots. The Xbox, y'all are fanboys. And I'm gonna tell you why y'all get talked about. You cannot accept the bad things about Xbox. You want everyone to only focus. Damn, she fine. You want everybody to only focus on the positive aspects of the Xbox One. But there are negative aspects as well. When someone mentions a negative aspect about Xbox, you damage control, you call them a fanboy, you call them a you call them everything in the book. But why? Why? Why can't he just be an Xbox fan that sees what's going on? We got guys like Randall Thor. Randall Thor is the best bot. No offense to Kid Smooth, but I'm sorry, he's a better bot. He truly is the best. Rand is where you go if you want level-headed, sensible Xbox news with a positive twist. He's positive. But the Xbox guys say ridiculous things. It's a bunch of, well, you can't be positive about Xbox and people will trash you if you're positive about Xbox. This is not true. Rand is the most positive person about Xbox. Most of his stuff that he says about Xbox is positive. And if he has to choose between Xbox and PS4, he's going to choose Xbox One every single time. No exception. Every single time. He only has a PS4 because somebody bought it for him. If he didn't have that, he wouldn't have bought a PS4. Well, at least not yet. So, you got to stop saying ridiculous things. The cloud has the power of 4 titans. Xbox took that and ran with it. 4K 60, uncompromised. Xbox took that and ran with it. What's another? I heard Kid Smooth say the only difference between 1080p and 900p is 180 pixels. Bruh. Smooth. It's a lot of that going on. They will take every negative thing about Xbox and damage control it. Then they'll claim media bias. I heard a podcast. I think it was Dealer or GRG. It was one of them. Now, no disrespect to some of the Xbox dude. Colt Eastwood, you know, I got no disrespect to you. K Mega 405. I think you're a little biased, but no disrespect to you, bro. You cool people from what I've seen. But on one of those podcasts, I can't remember which one, they were saying, why is there no Xbox games nominated for Game of the Year? Why is there no Xbox exclusives nominated for Game of the Year? You got to have exclusives. And then they started talking about how that was media bias. How is it media bias when Microsoft did not give the Xbox One a single actual exclusive in 2 years? A single AAA exclusive in 2 years. Not a single one. So how is that media bias? You're making a fool of yourself. Did you forget about last generation when the PlayStation kept getting bashed? Did you forget about that? Last generation, the roles of the Xbox and PlayStation were flip-flop. PlayStation caught it bad. PS3 got talked about like a dog, but I'm sure y'all don't remember that. Wasn't no Xbox screaming about media bias then, was it? Go ahead, I'll wait. You're not gonna see it. You're not. Because wasn't nobody bitching about it. But suddenly now that the Xbox is coming up short, objectively speaking, the Xbox One is coming up short. Now everybody wants to talk media bias, media bias. If there's media bias, it's not pro Sony. Did you see the review scores for Knack? That there's no media bias. Had it been media bias, they would have did like they do for Nintendo, and they would have pumped that 6 into a 9 or a 10. That's what they do for Nintendo. But I digress. That's more so nostalgia. Nintendo can do no wrong in some people's eyes, no matter how fucked up what they do is. But we're not talking about Nintendo. Let's keep it on Xbox. Then we have the hatred for neutrals. See, a neutral is someone who can see the pros and cons in both sides. They're not going to damage control for either one. They're going to call out both sides for the good. They're going to call out both sides for the bad, and let that be that. They are. That's what a neutral does. But they don't like neutrals because it doesn't fit their fanboy agenda. They have to be, when you said something bad about Xbox, when Xbox, when Xbox. You need to get over yourselves. There are some bad things about Xbox. If you can't see them, hey, you have a major problem. And that's the bottom line. Xbox is not perfect. This is coming from a long-term Xbox fan. I had the original Xbox. That was my preferred console. Yep, it was. A lot of these people out here who claim to be Xbox loyalists through and through never owned the original Xbox when it was out. How you gonna call yourself the big Xbox fan? Some of y'all give yourself all these titles about Xbox, but you didn't even own the original. It's only been 3 Xboxes. You didn't own the original? Here's a fun fact. I've owned every iteration of Xbox hardware except the One X. And I'm not buying the One X for the simple fact that there's no reason to buy the One X. Every single one. I bought the original Xbox because it was the most powerful console at the time. And I was a console-only gamer at the time. I bought the original 360. I bought 3 of those. Red Ring. Those were some crappy systems. But I bought 3 of those, and I just basically had them in rotation. When one was out, I switch over to another. It just is what it is. Next one, I had the slim model. And then I had another slim, like the arcade models. I forgot what it was. But I had a bunch of Xbox 360s. And then I got the Xbox One, because I was anticipating exclusives. Then around the time Quantum Break comes out, I found out Quantum Break is going to be a multi-plat. Crap gamer, dumb. That's another dumbass fanboy that says dumb shit. If Crap Gamer says it, just assume it's false until you see proof. But he got bent out of shape because he found out Quantum Break was going multi-plat. He didn't like that. He was like, hey, what about Xbox? It should be stay on Xbox, Xbox. And Phil had to say, so it's a bad thing that more gamers get to enjoy games you like? He couldn't say shit to it. Uncle Phil, as they call him, put him on the spot and made him look dumber than he already looked for that comment. You're going to cancel a pre-order because another gamer gets to play it. That's the type of shit that makes people mock Xbox, dude. Another thing makes people mock Xbox, dude. Going in stores to see who's buying what so you can report on some imaginary console war that does not really, truly exist. You gotta know how dumb you look doing that. Like, for real. You must know how dumb you look doing that. You're gonna camp out in GameStop, camp out in Best Buy. Why? Why would you camp out in a store just to tell some sales number? Well, it must be selling well because all of these are still here and all these Xboxes are gone. Xboxes are gone. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Then we got the others who camp around GameStop, and when someone's getting ready to buy a place, hey, you might not want to get that. The Xbox does this better. It does that better. It does this better. Get the fuck out of here. Who gives a fuck? Like, let people buy what they're gonna buy. I tell people all the time, I don't give a fuck. Why should I care? Why should anybody care what another is up in here? Why care what they do with their money? If they want to waste their money on something that you think is whack, let them. Let them. But it's their choice. Hanging around GameStop, that's the dumbest shit you could do. That's some desperate fan shit. You need to seek help. Seek help. If you can't admit that Xbox One hasn't had a single AAA exclusive, not a console exclusive, but an actual exclusive in 2 years, seek help. If you've ever quoted World of Tanks is 4K, seek help. If you've ever quoted the Xbox One is the power of 4 Titans, seek help. Please. Please. You have to stop saying and doing dumb shit. Then and only then will people stop mocking you. That's the only way people are going to stop mocking you. But until then, you will be mocked. You will be mocked. In fact, I'll be the one to mock you. One of many. Because you're retarded. It's like, let me address Kid Smooth as well. Kid Smooth says a bunch of ridiculous shit. And then he says he isn't a corporate slave. Like, actions speak louder than words, bro. You saying do ridiculous shit for Xbox. They're not paying you to do that. They're not. Now, there are some PlayStation dudes that do get fucking ridiculous. This guy, Jay Barry, that dude is ridiculous. He's the PlayStation equivalent of a total fanboy. That's the only PlayStation dude I could think of, but Jay Barry isn't, well, at least I don't know. I don't watch him that closely, but I just heard about some of his exploits and endeavors. But Jay Barry, as far as I know, he doesn't post up at Best Buy and just watch how many PlayStations go. Oh, there's a PlayStation. There's an Xbox. Hey, you might want to put that Xbox back. He doesn't do that shit. As far as I know. He may do it. Somebody correct me down in the comments section if you've seen Jay Barry do that dumb shit, so I could roast his ass for that dumb shit. But he does play those little corny games. And then Kid Smooth made a song. I admit the hook is catchy. Naming the three franchises Microsoft has. Halo, Gears, and Forza. He calls it Forza, but Halo, Gears, and Forza. Halo, Gears, and Forza. You only got 3 franchises in the name. And then the funny thing is, out of the mainline titles, 2 of those have become multi-plats. Halo is the only Xbox exclusive, the only title to remain exclusive to Xbox consoles. Has not made it to PC on the mainline Halos. Ain't that some shit? Halo ain't even fun though. I'm just gonna be for real. First person shooters are boring, they're outdated, they're played out. Not fun. Forza's racing. Okay, I'm gonna give you the premise of Forza. You got a track. Okay. Where's that? Can't find it. Thought it was there. But anyway, you got a track, you got a car, all right? The car goes around the track. That's it. That's all the racing game is. Just a car going around the track. That shit is boring as fuck. That shit had me like, oh shit, I lost. I don't care. That shit is boring as fuck. Like, why? I don't get it. I don't even see why people play that shit. That shit is boring as fuck. So Halo's just another first-person shooter, boring as fuck. Gears is the truth, though. Gears is nice. I beat that thing a few times. Gears of War 4 is a good game. All the Gears of War games are good. I don't care about the online bullshit. Y'all can have that. But Gears is good. Halo, Forza. There's another problem. Microsoft is too focused on whatever. I might do some impressions of YouTubers. Matter of fact, I think I will.